this time we've got Stephen's story. Stephen is one of the scientists from the observatory who is partly responsible for what has happened, and we still don't exactly know what has happened. It's a kind of beautiful, I think, evening here. The sky just looks stunning. I think it's either a sunset or a sunrise. I'm guessing sunset. We just answered the phone, and it seemed that Stephen is kind of trying to stop it, and Kate is trying to kind of go along with it. But let's go through this way and see if we can't discover a little bit more about Stephen's story. And what kind of what he's been getting up to. We already know he was having an affair with Lizzie. They were kind of they used to see each other when they were younger, but he's obviously married to Kate, the American.
It's completely dead. It won't start.
It's only a short walk to the camp. I think we should split up. You go and fetch Rachel. I'll go back to the village and find Evie.
I don't think we should split up.
I don't want to either, Charlie, but we've got to. I'll meet you back at my house later on, okay? We can talk properly then.
Why won't you tell me what happened?
No, actually, you should stay at the camp tonight. Come find me in the morning. Bring Rachel back. She's going to need her mother.
Meg.
Just take care of her.
Meg!
What is it, Charlie?
Nothing. Just be careful, that's all.
I will, I promise. You as well. See you later on.
There's Meg and Charlie there. And the different kind of echoes we get sometimes are from just looking at what that light's doing. Oh, look at this sun, my goodness, that is stunning, isn't it? Okay, it's going to tell us, I guess, how many different things. Oh no, it's not. I don't even know which section we're in, to be honest. So it looks like another village down here. Dead bird here. There goes the light. Okay, let's have a little wander. We can have a look around there, let's have a look in here. So it's some sort of, was that a phone I hear? Yeah, that's a phone. This looks like some sort of like, trade sales kind of place. Like, oh, here we go. Look at this ancient style mobile phone.
But why on earth are you there? Why aren't you calling from home?
It's hard to explain. I'm having to move around to follow it. When it finds a suitable host, it begins to amplify. Sorry, I'm not making much sense.
They're talking about flu and a quarantine on the radio, but this... I know you're not that kind of doctor, but it all just sounds really weird.
We don't know exactly what it is yet, but it's got something to do with the other night.
Stephen, your face, the mark, do you think you're infected?
It's not a disease, Lizzie. It's something else. There's something Kate said about patterns. I can't grasp it clearly yet.
Okay, come over. Have some lunch. We can talk properly. Have you spoken with Kate?
She's locked herself in the observatory. She's buried in the data. But it's already out here in the world. I need to see how it adapts.
How what adapts? Stephen, try to explain.
Time's up. Lizzie, listen. Be ready. I need to go. It's moving again. I'll call you later.
Okay, so Stephen, it does seem, is trying to stop it, and I think Kate is trying to kind of communicate with it. I couldn't tell you which one's right, which one's wrong. See if we can have a look around here. No. I can hear a radio. I could definitely just hear a radio, I was sure of it. Maybe I'm not. $50 for finding all of these little graffitis. Well, there you go. I don't remember seeing many of them, but okay. There's definitely something around here, I'm sure of it. Yeah, something in here.
Do you think she'll like it?
It's in an awful state, Stephen. I don't
It'll
think
be an
she'll...
adventure. It'll mean putting down roots here, maybe a family.
Are you sure she wants children? But to stay here, it's not her place, you know.
Don't start that again, please.
I mean, she's ambitious, love, and she's, well, older. She's not going to want to stay cooped up at home looking after the kids.
Is that how you felt about me?
Oh, stop it, Stephen. That's not what I meant, and you know it. I'm just saying you should make a choice. If it's a family you want, well, you know how much Lizzie wants a family.
Jesus, Mum, I didn't come here for marriage guidance. I just asked what you thought about a fucking house.
Stephen Appleton language.
Sorry, it's just that you have to understand. Kate is the most brilliant, extraordinary, wonderful person I've ever known. She's like no one else. The way she looks at things. It's like she has whole worlds inside her head. I don't think you or anyone really understands that.
So, looks like Stephen either brought or maybe was looking to buy this house. Look at this, I don't think we've seen a bathroom before. It's nice. Yeah, in the garden there. Bit of a fixer-upper, as they say. The thing I like about this game a lot is that there is just a lot of like little, whoa, that was weird. There is just like a lot of little dead ends which happen just kind of naturally. You kind of explore around, but they just give you this kind of ambience. Nice little garden here. Anything around the shed? Doesn't look like it. That's quite a view, isn't it? And that's quite a massive kind of area with this house as well. What's this over? Another bus stop. There's the radio I could definitely hear.
Physical changes are evident. Although the butterfly burn is now faded, I can clearly see the change in my pores up close. As I record these words, I can feel myself hearing them as if for the first time, as if I'm both speaker and listener simultaneously. I am a scientist. I can only deal with the evidence I have. And this points in one simple direction. It's not in the observatory. It's in me.
Okay. So, oh look, there's another bomb. Looks like Kate and Stephen were burned by it, and maybe that somehow affected them. We've got our second pub. Okay, well, we'll have a look over here first. No, apparently we weren't looking there. It was a very, very smart looking house, so that's phone going.
Kate? Kate, can you hear me? substation. Just keep this band clear. If you're still alive, I'll try and check in every hour. Kate, I've convinced them to use the gas. I didn't know how else to stop it. I couldn't save them. Kate, it's in us, too. I've made arrangements for myself after the strike, after I finish the job. You need to think of that, too. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry about it all.
So, Stephen's saying there that, well, I think what he's basically saying is that him and Kate are not going to survive this, no matter what. Which is very sad, isn't it? You can hear a phone. Is it in the house?
No phone. You know the protocol. That doesn't matter now. It's figured out how to circumvent the telecommunications blackout. What? I didn't think it could. Kate understood. She saw how adaptable it was. How smart.
Jesus Christ, you're talking about it like it's alive.
You have to assume that everyone here is infected.
We can't know
Yeah,
that.
infected. It's killed all the birds, and now it's in us. It's trying to leave the valley any way it can. The quarantine is not enough. You've got to remove the carriers. You've got to cut off its energy source, its food.
I've already told you, Stephen, I'm not going to order
You
an
have
airstrike.
to. Now it knows we're onto it. It's going to keep on spreading as fast as it can.
The quarantine and blackout will hold it in check. They've cut all of the phones out of the valley, so it's only you communicating
Aren't
out
you
now.
listening? It's figured out ways around it. Radio waves, something. All of the lines are cut, but the phones are working anyway. You've done all the right things, but it's not enough. You've got to stop it before it adapts again.
Stephen, my family, my wife and kids.
You know perfectly well what you've got to do.
I can't do it. Don't ask me to do it. You're asking me to sign their death warrant. My own family.
Damn it, don't you think I'm aware of that? I'll still be here when you drop the fucking stuff. Don't you lecture me about sacrifice, you spineless little shit. If you're so full of ideas, you come here and try dealing with it. Tell them the time when we had a choice is over. Tell them to do it. You've got to do it now.
How can you ask a man to order an airstrike knowing his whole family's there? That's a tough decision to make. Especially when you don't know if there's some other way to save them. What's interesting, I think, is this. It's like a kid's bedroom. Oh look, the symbol again. What's interesting is the kind of change of tone as we go through. In the beginning it was kind of a little bit more light-hearted in a way. Now it feels a lot darker. The way things are. I don't know if this is the right way, but just going down here to have a look. Look at what we've got. Dipworth and Haverton, agricultural wholesalers. Nice looking tractor. feels a little bit dark around here, but I think that's just because the sun's setting. I'm pretty sure it's setting now. Anything around here? I'm guessing there's something in that room over there. Yep. Oh, there's a phone here.
It's all over the valley. Don't you get that? This isn't some abstract thing. Whatever came down into the tower has got out. They've quarantined the whole valley.
It's right here in the observatory.
It's out in the world. It's adapting and spreading. Do you understand?
No, we can't turn it away. It's come too far.
Kate, people are disappearing. Shut it down now.
No. If you won't help me, I'll do it on my own. I'm gonna route all the power back through Tower 6.
Kate!
Wait. It's trying to break through again.
Kate! Wait!
So it does seem like Stephen is trying to stop it. Kate is trying to help it. Now the thing is, we don't know that it's actually hurting people on purpose. Oh, I see, that takes us back down to the farm. Like a little shortcut. Where are we actually on there? Oh, I see, so we're in Little Tipworth. That's the little village we're in. Very nice. And the sky changed because we went in there. Will it change back again? Because we've gone back here. Let's go back up this way. I want to go to the pub. There's a saying I'm sure a lot of people have said, but perhaps slightly different contexts this time. Here we are, it's just over here. It's called the Seventh Whistler. Let's check there's nothing in this car. No. Or this one. It's interesting that these cars have this little symbol on it. I think that's what Kate's referring to when she said she had that kind of butterfly like scar on her. Another little football pitch here. Can't kick a ball yet. No. But yeah, as I was saying, we don't know that it's dangerous. I mean, it could be just trying to communicate, but the way it's trying to communicate is actually dangerous. If you think about something like, what always sticks in my memory is when you kind of talk about, I think it's like manta rays, like people touching them, but actually it damages them to touch them, but it's as kind of a sign of affection to touch them. And in the kind of same way, it kind of thinks it's trying to communicate, but maybe it's actually damaging us doing so. So here we are. God, pubs like this just...
You look well.
I don't. But thank you. You do. How are you settling in?
Nothing changes around here. I mean, it's great to be back. It still feels like home, I suppose. In a funny kind of way.
It's been a long time, Stephen. Last time you saw me, I could still walk properly.
You look pretty good to me.
Stop it.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry about how things worked out.
Or didn't.
Or didn't, right.
Do you think you made a mistake leaving?
My mum tells me it's never too late to change things, to put things right.
Funny. It's just what she said to me the other day. I have been wondering what she meant by that.
That's embarrassing. Sorry.
Maybe I should go.
Why?
Stephen, we're both married. I don't think this is a good idea.
What isn't? We're just two old friends having a drink, that's all.
Well, we knew where that leads. But yeah, these kind of pubs, very nostalgic for me. I had a job when I was 19, working in a pub, very, very similar to this kind of thing. Very old kind of feeling. Just reminds me of that. In a very, very picturesque part of the world. Yeah, just reminds me of that. It kind of feels like another lifetime now. As I said, this game just gives me so much nostalgia. Like so many memories, even though that's a shame. Thought we could get down there. Wanted to try and get into the beer garden, but it doesn't look like it's gonna let me. But yeah, I used to work in a pub called the George and Dragon, and it had just this most beautiful like beer garden which looked over the South Downs, which is a very, very beautiful part of England, and just kind of reminds me of it, really, a lot. I haven't been back there in probably 10 years now, which that's a long time. So what are we gonna do? Continue up this way? Seventh Whistler. Or go down that way, I guess. We are here. Oh, there's like a train station as well. Where's the train station in relation to us, I wonder? Is it further down this road? I think it is. Let's have a look. Yeah, here it is. So Yorton and Atherton. Very typical looking English train station. So this was all kind of closed off. Just have to look down the end of this car park just to make sure. But yeah, I think that's probably one of the reasons why I'm just a massive fan of this this game. And maybe it kind of doesn't affect you in the same way if you're not from the area. Okay, so there's definitely something in there. We can see all the little particles kind of flying in there. this goes all the way down to the. That's all locked up. Let's go over the bridge rather than go across here. I'm sure we could do though. Oh. But yeah, maybe this game doesn't appeal to you as much because the setting, but imagine they kind of made a game and it was basically based around where you grew up.
I've never seen it.
They do, though.
You're overreacting.
Stephen, they stare at me. Yesterday I went into the village and this old woman just stopped in the middle of the street and stared at me like I had two heads.
Oh, don't be so melodramatic.
I'm like a walking freak show. Oh, this place, it's so insular. I just don't understand how you grew up here.
Well, I was very different then. And they're not so bad, really.
That's easy for you to say.
Just give it a bloody chance, Kate. This was the deal. A year here, and we could be in with a real shot at Lucia.
Stephen!
Oh, Christ, it's Lantham.
Stephen Appleton, I thought it was you. What's all this about a young wife? Oh. Hello.
Two heads, Stephen. Hi, I'm Kate.
Yeah, I would imagine that that in a kind of small little rural village like this, is there something in oh, I can't get through there. Oh, I wish I could. I was thinking there was something in the railway tunnel there. Right, let's go over the bridge. Many a time spent going over little footbridges like this. Okay, yeah, so we are there. Oh, let's go through here. So this is like the train station waiting room. Oh, thought I had it then. Hang on a minute. Is this like the main ending one? I hope we haven't missed anything. Because that does feel like it. Oh no. Have I come here too soon? Let's go back to the village and just explore a little bit. Sorry about this. I do apologise if that isn't the ending, but that one. The ones when you finish feel a lot more, they're a lot more difficult to do. We'll have a little look around and then if there is nothing else we'll come back here. Maybe there's something up here. I can hear a radio, there it is.
Repeating over and over to myself in the dark, eating cold food from a can with my fingers. My name is Catherine Collins. I am Catherine Collins. As if I can force the world to acknowledge my existence. Time has ceased to exist in any real terms. I'm reduced to marking out the days on the walls. Like a cave woman.
Okay. I wonder how many days. I wonder how many days that she was doing that for. I mean, how long after the event is this? Oh, there's a phone.
Station Master's house. Howard Lantham speaking.
Howard, it's Clive. Clive Smith. I need you to listen to me and not ask questions or interrupt. Can you do that?
Yeah, I can. But why are you calling?
The Emergency Measures Committee is imposing a quarantine around the valley. We've got an influenza outbreak in the village. We're suspending rail services, and we're also going to be shutting down the roads for a bit. You're going to be dealing with some anxious people, Howard, so you need to explain it's all under control, and we'll be back to normal in a few days.
All right.
Open up the emergency store. There's posters and boards, along with a bunch of stuff that hasn't been used since the war. Grab anything you think might be useful. I need you to close up any unoccupied buildings, put posters up, that sort of thing. Make sure everything is all squared away and shipshape. You are a military man, I'm sure you understand that. Everyone doing their bit, following their orders. All right?
All right. I think.
Good man. I knew we could count on you.
Ah, Jesus, mate. What the hell was that?
Oh. So Howard's the station master, very interesting. Oh. He also likes cans apparently as well. Oh, look at this. That's interesting. I haven't seen a map before with kind of notes on it. Oh look. Yes, he was a military man, wasn't he? Falklands War, 1982. Oh, was it Howard who he saw? If you remember back, there was a signal box when we were doing Wendy's story, and he was going a little bit crazy in the in the signal box, like kind of as if he had. Oh wow! Look. Oh wow! That's awesome. That's incredible. You know what? You could easily have just missed this. What a fantastic little kind of thing to add in there. Let's just turn it off so that we don't waste electricity and stuff. Wow, cool. Okay. Yeah, and he was going a little bit as if he had like kind of PTSD, so maybe that was Howard, I can't remember now. Okay, so it looks like we've got another section over here. This is the Valley Farm Wholesalers. No, this is the one that's run by Charlie, is it? Or is it Meg as well? I'm not too sure. Oh, look, we got something here.
Appleton! What are you doing here? You thieving bastard. I knew it was you. Take everything you need. But then you have to leave. You don't understand. You can't be near me.
Painting his stupid little pictures. Stealing food. You always were a little prick.
Please, every second we're in proximity makes it worse. I'm a primary conduit.
You're a fucking disgrace. Come here!
Don't touch me, get off!
What's going on?
Come in here, lord
Jesus,
it over
Sam!
us. Thinking you're so much better
Sam,
than the
leave
rest
him.
of us.
No physical
You and your
contact!
stupid fucking missus!
stop
She's
it.
better than any of you!
Sam. Sam?
Oh dear.
Meg, please.
Don't come near me.
Meg!
Charlie!
Meg, wait!
Don't touch me!
Meg, please, you have to understand, it was an accident!
Get off her!
Let go, let's just go.
Charlie, you have to understand, it was an accident.
Just leave him. Leave him.
What have you done, Appleton, you bastard?
Come on, Charlie, let's just
Meg,
get
Charlie,
out of here.
please!
Oh, Stephen. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear.
You're a daft old bird walking all the way out here for it. You know Charlie would have dropped it off.
What, and have that stinking great lorry of his poisoning my birds? He shouldn't be driving it on these lanes, it's a hazard.
I think he was hoping he could have a word with you about Frank.
There's nothing to say.
Oh, listen, Wendy, they might all be scared of you, but that's not going to work with me. You're 68 years old. Grow up. Talk to Frank.
How dare you speak to me like that? Give me my bird feeder right now.
Promise me you'll drop by and see your brother.
Megan Holloway, give...
Not a chance. Promise me. It's for your own good, and you know it.
You are a shamelessly manipulative and difficult woman. It's no wonder Charlie adores you so much.
No wonder I do what?
No wonder you never finish what you start. I thought I told you to check the incoming stock orders. Wendy, one bird feeder for you. I'll tell Frank you'll stop by.
Oh!
Charlie, stop mooning around and stick the kettle on. Make yourself useful.
So, there's like somebody definitely stands up to Wendy. Okay, so we've got another little section over here as well. Holly's Cafe. It's like a little truck stop. Oh, radio.
This is Catherine Collins, recording for posterity. It's all over. I don't know how long I've got. Whatever he did, whatever the planes were carrying, it's burning my lungs. Probably some kind of nerve agent. I suspect it's only exposure to the pattern that has kept me alive this long. I'm making my way to Tower 6. I'm going to fuse the signals from the optical array. I just hope I can make it.
Oh, look. VX gas. That's a highly, highly toxic gas. They used it during World War II, I think. That would just about kill everyone, pretty much.
Hello? Hello, is there anyone there? Can anyone hear me? Clive? Clive, it's Stephen Appleton. Are you there? Can you hear me? Over. Come on, Clive, where are you? Damn it! Kate, it's Stephen. Come in, Tower 6. Kate, are you there? Kate! Anyone, hello? Can anyone hear me? This is Dr. Stephen Appleton broadcasting from within the quarantine zone. Can anybody hear me? Over. Oh, God, no. No. Fucking hell, no!
Here we have Holly's Cafe. Look at those prices. Wow, that is 1980s prices. 15p for tea, a cheese sandwich 35p. Wow. That's some very is nowadays. Okay, so that's the truck stop done. Let's have a wander around this way.
Jesus, man, what have you done to your face?
It's nothing. You collecting feed? Looks like the supplies have been coming in.
Huh? Again?
Phones are all strange. Can't pinpoint the logic of transmission.
You what? What are you doing with that paint?
Means the EMC are actually moving at the proper speed. Listen, Frank. Have you heard anything on the radio about a flu outbreak?
Doesn't seem much like flu to me.
They're shutting down access to the valley to try and isolate it. No. Something about the phones. I can't put my finger on it quite yet.
What are you talking about? Hey, I'm still talking to you. Where are you going?
Okay, so let's wander down this way, see what we've got. We're getting a nice tour of this little village. Have we been in there? I don't think we have been in there. I can hear a radio and I can see a thing here. Can't quite get this on.
Should I come here? This was a mistake.
What do you want me to say? You knew what you were getting into.
Really?
Well, I'm sorry we don't measure up to your exacting standards, Dr. Collins. Maybe you just need to give us ordinary humans a break.
What? Ordinary humans like Lizzie Graves? Did you really think that I wouldn't find out? Frank told me, or did you forget there's one person in this shithole who actually talks to me?
Kate, it was just a drink.
Don't bother, Stephen!
Oh, for Christ's sake. Kate, slow down.
You were engaged to her, Stephen. You nearly married her.
Oh, come on, it was just a drink.
Then why the hell did you lie to me about it?
Because I knew you'd be mad and then it would end up in a row. You wanted to focus on the event tonight.
Oh, so you were actually doing me a favor. Wow, I guess I just forgot to say thank you. Do not treat me like I'm an idiot.
You're overreacting. I know you're stressed.
Just don't. You keep away from me tonight. I'm not gonna let you ruin this for me.
Kate. Kate, come on, this is crazy.
Okay. I definitely had a radio as well. Is there a radio in there? Property of Phallus. Ah, radio.
Pressure in my eyes again. I can't move my legs, can't feel my face. When I collapsed, the light was waiting for me there. Caught me, lowered me here. Now it's pooling around my feet, watching me. The printers are spewing out page after page of zeros. It's frightened too. It'll be okay. It'll be fine. I'll look after you. It's alone. It's scared. Oh, it's traveled so far. It's okay. I can help you. We can be together now. 10 seconds to signal fusion. We can be together. 3 seconds. 2.
Okay. foods is the one up by the train station. The train station isn't the one. Okay, that's good to know. There's one where I am now, and then there's one over the other side, is that? And then one opposite the pub. I think that's in the, by Stephen's house, is that? Okay, so we can go to the train station. That's fine. Let's head that way now. I was worried because I hadn't seen that map. It's interesting that it was there. Maybe we were supposed to go there first. I don't know. The train station's just over here, so. Oh.
Have they closed the tunnel?
There's no trains. I've put up a sign.
The tunnel, Howard. Is it closed?
I think so. I don't like it. It's not right at all.
Stop whining. It doesn't help anyone. Did you know you're bleeding?
This headache is just killing me. I haven't had a nosebleed like this since I was a kid.
But you've not been to the village?
No, I've been here the last couple of days, or at home. I've only spoken to Clive at the EMC on the phone. Well, tried to anyway, but with all the crossed lines.
But no direct contact with any other people?
No, no one. What are you talking about? What's going on?
It's the pattern. It's adapted again. It doesn't need direct contact to transfer. It's using the phones.
What do you mean direct contact? Stephen!
So it's when Stephen figures out that it's all about the phones. Okay. So yeah, now we're here at the train station. We will go over there and do the little scene. Just jump over the bridge here. When I went to college, I used to get the train station very much like this. Just every day. God. Right. Let's activate this one.
Darling Stephen, I don't know if you'll ever listen to this. Maybe you've decided to stay with Kate, and I can't blame you for that. But I can't wait for you either. I've got to think about a baby. And, well, I should have left a long time ago. I've run out of excuses for not leaving now. But I do love you, Stephen. And I hope you find peace one way or another. Oh, there's planes coming.
Oh no. Oh no. She was pregnant as well. That's super sad. So Stephen never got another achievement there. Stephen never met up with her. Oh look. Look. The power lines. He's going through the power lines.
I was a kid, my dad found a fox. It had been hit by a car and couldn't walk anymore. My mum went spare, of course, made him keep it in the shed. He was already slipping away from us then. He spent hours with that fox, telling it all about Italy and the villages they bombed there. I was jealous, I think. The fox got more of my dad than I did. But it was dying, that was clear. So one day, I snuck out, took it a sandwich for food. I was only 8. When it bit me, I remember the anger, the shock, the hurt. Running in, screaming from the garden, my mum panicking about rabies. My dad beat it to death with a spade. Later I found him crying. Madonna Kent's son. That's what he said. Madonna Kent, it was hurting you. That's just a poor, dumb, dying animal. It doesn't know it's hurting us. Christ help us, it's left the valley. It's everywhere now. It's been 3 hours since the planes went over. I haven't been able to reach anyone on the shortwave. I'm beginning to think I may have made a terrible miscalculation.
Oh dear. As I thought, it doesn't know it's hurting people. So is this the end of Stephen's story? Can't seem to activate it. Ah, got it. No, not quite. I got it.
You understand me, don't you? Well, there's no one left. Just me. You know what this is? What I'm gonna do? You want light? Fine. I'll give you light. After me, there's no one. You'll be all alone again. Forever. Like before. You've taken everyone I've ever loved from me. You've made me do things I never even thought I was capable of. But if you think I'm coming with you... Kate? Wait. Stop. Kate.
This is Catherine Collins. I don't know if anyone will ever hear this. It's all over. I'm the only one left.
We're inside the observatory. Well, guys, I'm gonna keep you in suspense a little bit longer because I'm gonna end this episode here. Thank you ever so much for